Seas of the coast of Oman are bathed in darkness. Perfect conditions for the Marines to begin their assault on the enemy. The troop have spent the night on board their landing craft utility just short of the coast, waiting in the darkness for the right time to transfer to their landing crafts and begin their long advance on the enemy.
So it's now 04 in the morning. We're about 200 metres from Blue Beach, which is where we're going to land. You can see around you we've got numerous small craft inserting Royal Marine Commandos under cover of darkness, and we're now ready to land on the beach.
The commando units reach land successfully, but the hard work has only just begun. Amphibious assaults rely on being able to strike any time and anywhere, exploiting undefended coastline. Now the Marines embark on their 6-mile march through a desert of darkness before they reach their final position.
The attack looks like we're doing a dogleg round and then we're pushing them back towards the sea, which really doesn't give them much of an option to escape, but it also means we're on the quickest way out because it is a raid.
It's sunrise before they reach the enemy position. The Marines have spent hours crossing treacherous terrain in almost complete silence to maintain the element of surprise. Now they hold their position, waiting for the right moment to strike. After landing in the middle of the night and marching throughout the early hours in pitch darkness, the Marines of 40 Commando are now ready for their attack. With the enemy defending from fortified positions, the Marines take their time in eliminating them one by one to reach their objective. The task is to reach a communication tower, coordinating the movements of hostile forces. The Commandos make steady progress in their mission, and they're not alone in the job, as troops from the Omani forces join with the final raid, and the exercise is helping these long-standing allies learn key things from each other.
We're probably taking from them that we still are able to work with and integrate successfully with different cultures and different nations and operate effectively with little to no planning time or integration. I think this attack has been a success. And then in terms of what they're learning from us, probably taking something away from our sort of tactics, techniques, procedures, but also the collaborative planning that we do, and hopefully that will feed up their chain of command and they'll be able to perform similar operations and missions as we've done today.
These exercises are helping cement a long-standing alliance between the UK and Oman, as well as sharpening the skills of the Marines so they're ready when they're needed. HMS Albion, the Royal Navy's flagship. She has a key part in Saif Sareea 3, the British military's biggest war games in nearly 2 decades. The Royal Marines are carrying out nearly daily amphibious assault drills on the coast of southern Oman alongside the Omani forces. And it's from here the exercise is being coordinated from.
The opportunity to work with key partners and allies throughout the world builds confidence and competence in the way that we operate because we all learn from each other. It's a really enriching process, and we've really enjoyed working alongside our Omani colleagues.
And this room is at the heart of the effort in this part of the exercise. The command planning room is where every landing is meticulously planned. It's here where Brigade Command makes sure that everything is in place to ensure the mission is a success.
So this is where we conduct all the planning for the amphibious offloads. The lead commander group will be going ashore. Downstairs from us is the combined operations room, where the battle will be fought from. So that is with all the signallers and all the watchkeepers, with the big screens up the wall, keeping live situational awareness of the battle. This is working sort of 24 hours, 48 hours prior. This is making the plan up here, testing it and adjusting it before we hand it over to the operations room downstairs, who will actually execute the battle.
Up on the bridge, and it's night time, but the work continues as normal. The 18,000-ton HMS Albion is so large, it's one of the few warships in the service with a bridge big enough to play cricket on. And while a ship's vast size is a major asset, this crew has to be ready if something goes wrong.
Tonight we're doing a set of steering gear breakdown drills, which are to increase redundancy if we were to lose steering in a war scenario, or even just driving around. At the moment we're off the coast of Oman, and so there's a lot of fishing nets and other sources of interference for our rudders. So for us to practice these steering gear breakdown, it really helps with the redundancy of the ship.
HMS Albion carries a lot of kit. Amphibious landings require a lot of equipment to ensure that an effective troop of Marines can be deployed ashore at the time and place of their choosing. And there's one bit of kit that's vital to any assault.
So the landing craft utility is the heavy lift of the Royal Marines. This will get up to 100 packs, so a company strength of Marines from ship to shore. It can also take up to 3 Viking armoured vehicles, or if we need to, 1 Challenger 2 main battle tank.
Up on deck and the landing crews on board HMS Albion are being kept busy. The ship is acting as the main hub of the Amphibious task group alongside 6 other vessels in the region. That means a lot of air traffic and a big workload for the guys taking care of them.
On this platform specifically, we're multi-role, so we'll do lashings, refuelling, but we also can do gunnery serials, so we're gunners, so all the guns on the back of this, back aft aircraft handlers will man them at some point. But the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks we've been really busy, had all sorts of different aircrafts on, from a Chinook to a Wildcat, Super Lynx, all sorts.